Previously on Smart Mobility Today, we looked at AV and EV news, biking in Michigan, and the future of food delivery. This week's stories include more news about EVs, EV charging, advances in alternative energy, AI, and the eclipse.
You've got something to say, and we can help you say it. Detroit Media Productions is here for your audio, photography, and video needs. DetroitMediaProductions.com.
Hi, this is Cindy Polakowski. Ford Motor Company has announced that it is delaying an all-electric three-row SUV and shifting to a strategy of offering hybrid options across the entire North American lineup by 2030. The delay, which means large electric SUV production will be postponed, is designed to let the market mature, according to Ford. The news reflects an industry-wide challenge as EV adoption rates remain low in the face of high production costs. In 2023, Ford announced the delay or cancellation of $12 billion in spending that had been earmarked for EVs. Joe Biden's goal of building 500,000 EV charging stations by 2030 is off to an unimpressive start, and many people, Biden's supporters or detractors, are starting to worry. After Congress allotted $7.5 billion 2 years ago in an effort to build out a network of stations, and very importantly, build confidence among potential EV buyers, a mere 7 EV charging stations are operating in 4 states. The issue becomes more critical as the administration rolls out new emission standards for cars and trucks, standards that require a substantial increase in the number of EVs and hybrids on the road. Nick Nigro, founder of Atlas Public Policy, said that the delays are to be expected. State transportation agencies are the recipients of the money. Nearly all had no experience deploying electric vehicle charging stations before this law was enacted. He also says on the process that states have to submit plans to the Biden administration for approval, solicit bids on the work, and then award funds. This has taken much of the first 2 years since the funding was approved. I expect it to go much faster in 2024. We are building a national EV charging network from scratch, and we want to get it right, said a representative for the Federal Highway Administration. New York City Mayor Eric Adams and the city's Department of Transportation have launched a new permit program that will oversee AV testing. The program requires that trained drivers be at the wheel of any AV that is being tested, so that a human can take control if needed. As a way of managing innovation and smart city technology in a large and bustling city, the program integrates its safety and technology collaboration efforts between transportation and emergency services departments. The application process requires companies to provide detailed plans including technology deployment and safety preparedness, testing experience, technological capabilities, and plans detailing how the technology will be safely operated on city streets. Mayor Adams explained the focus on safety and collaboration in a statement. As we embrace the advent of autonomous vehicles, our focus is on making our streets safer and our air cleaner. We're setting high standards for this technology to benefit our city. An article in the Washington Post details the experience of a driver in his 35,000-pound semi-truck. But the driver isn't driving. The 18-wheeler moves autonomously between Dallas and Houston on Interstate 45, avoiding debris, maneuvering around other vehicles, and slowing for roadside emergency situations. The driver, Al Jenkins, is there to take over in case something goes wrong, but he does not expect any problems to be a technology one, or one caused by lack of humans. His concern is about too many humans. As Jenkins commented on his job, people do some crazy stuff around trucks.
Looking for better ways to manage your IT, phone systems, or remote workforce? Improve your organization using technology that works for you. psntechnology.com.
Apple's recent retreat from Apple Car was followed up this week with a new company focus, household robots. According to Bloomberg, Apple engineers are working on a robotics device that follows you around, a sort of robotic roommate. Still in the R&D phase, product release timing is unknown. The Bloomberg report also describes an advanced tabletop home device that uses robotics to move a display around, some sort of a responsive TV screen. A consortium of 7 European countries has designed a prototype device that can turn seawater into electricity. The goal is to bring clean and renewable power to some of the planet's most remote islands. The technology at work, ocean thermal energy conversion, involves 3 parts: a cold water pipe, a cylindrical hull, and a gimbal connection point. The energy delivered would replace the old diesel generators in use on remote islands. The prototype, once completed, will be installed on the ocean platform of the Canary Islands, a little under 2 miles off the coast. The OTEC uses the heat from warm surface seawater to power a turbine that generates electricity, and cold deep water to condense the working fluid that powers the turbine, creating a self-sustaining closed-loop system. In the next 2 years, Baton Rouge is expected to develop a reputation as a producer of low-carbon hydrogen. Using biomass, the goal is to produce 10 to 15 tons of carbon-negative hydrogen by 2029. Currently, almost all hydrogen production comes from steam methane reformation, a process that uses natural gas and electrolysis, and that requires massive fuel consumption. The new process, called chemical looping, uses an iron ore particle to separate the hydrogen from oxygen and captures any CO2. We will be right back.
All right, ready. All right, I'm ready. No, that's fine. All right, I'm ready.
More water. No, we'll be right back.
Presenting.
Too many. I did.
Hey, shut the door.
That's why it makes no sense. Okay.
Freelancers, gig workers, and entrepreneurs are creating the future of work. Subscribe to our weekly newsletter at workshifter.com and follow us at Workshifter on social media.
The 2024 Augusta National Masters Tournament will use AI for the first time ever. Fans following the tournament will benefit from generative AI and, for example, will have access to real-time hole-by-hole coverage in Spanish and English. In addition, according to IBM, the AI feature will provide data-driven recaps on how each hole has been played during the tournament, plus comments on how each hole has been played historically. The data required includes more than 170,000 shots and ball positions. According to IBM, the new tool brings together natural language processing and structured data to generate detailed breakdowns of current and historical play, as well as projections of anticipated play around any given hole. IBM and the Masters have collaborated for more than 25 years to bring the historic tournament into the digital age. Security robots are working in San Diego neighborhoods. Using a combination of self-driving technology and artificial intelligence, the robots provide an extra set of eyes and ears and are being deployed in San Diego as other cities also implement new technologies to reduce crime. Enhancing security by providing a consistent presence. The impact is both technological and psychological. According to Danny Garcia, CEO of JDS Security Services, the robots are constantly monitoring the area for any anomalies that it may have and are basically here to give tenants in the property a sense of security in a most innovative way. April 8th is being talked about as the day that a total eclipse of the sun can be viewed in populated areas. The path of totality is encouraging travel among eclipse chasers, as well as a lot of local news stories about eclipse glasses and other safety reminders. But this story is about beer. Writing for Space.com, Monisha Ravisetti is covering a number of breweries located along the path of totality that are offering limited edition solar eclipse beers. Much of the brewing is happening thanks to the Simons Foundation, who reached out to a variety of beer companies and asked if they could create some totality brews. There's some fun videos online of Ravisetti trying various eclipse beers. Finally, another reason to care about a solar eclipse. Cheers!
Read these stories and more at globalautomobility.com and subscribe to Smart Mobility today on your favorite podcast platform. Sign up to receive our weekly newsletter and follow us on social media at Smart Mobility Today. Produced by Detroit Media Productions, this is Smart Mobility Today.